Zach Walls came to campus Monday to talk to the community, students, and faculty on what it was like to grow up with two moms and fighting for that right of same-sex marriage in the state of Iowa. I'm Tia Coleman with Mocs News.
Misconceptions out there about what it means to have gay or lesbian parents, and so to have the opportunity to set that record straight, no pun intended, it's a privilege. It absolutely is.
Walls said there was nothing that made his life different growing up with two moms than someone that had the traditional family.
It's not even the message, it's a reminder, right? The idea that the most important thing that matters to children when they're being raised is not the gender of their parents, not the sexual orientation of their parents, but whether or not their parents are willing to put in the blood, sweat, toil, and tears that it takes to sculpt little hellions into well-adjusted young adults. And if they're willing to do that and they're able to make that commitment, the kids are going to be just fine.
Walls spoke to the audience about the trials and tribulations of fighting for the rights of same-sex marriage in the state of Iowa. He allowed for questions at the end of his speech. Many individuals in the audience asked questions about Walls' life and sought encouragement for those that were seeking same-sex marriage in the state of Tennessee.
It's good to know that there's someone out there who's politically standing up for LGBTQ rights. And then we don't feel like such a small community as much anymore, especially whenever it comes to the political world, because we are looked down on. And it's good to know that someone's out there trying to stand up for it.
According to Nashville, Tennessee's News Channel 5, Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam commented on Tennessee's stance on same-sex marriage in May 2012. Haslam stated that same-sex marriage was not a position he was in favor of. In 2006, Tennessee voters overwhelmingly approved a state constitutional amendment that banned same-sex unions, according to News Channel 5 in Nashville.
I just hope that students are able to take away something from him speaking. I know I have personally, and I just think that everyone can learn something from him, and it was a really great opportunity for him to be here.
Walls has reached out to Congress to address this very same issue. He has been able to travel the United States speaking out on the right to allow same-sex marriage in all states. Walls' address to Congress can be viewed at www.zachwalls.com.
I'm Matt Cates with Mocs News. You know, at Mocs football games, you never know what the crowd's going to be like. Sometimes you get a packed house and sometimes not so much. But there's one constant at every game you can count on to be there: the band. Everyone is aware that football season is underway, and the Mocs have had 2 home games so far and have largely been supported by a stadium full of loyal fans. But perhaps the most loyal fans aren't ones grilling at tailgates or painting their chests in the stands. It's the 100-plus people wearing marching uniforms and holding instruments. The marching Mocs arrived 3 hours early for home games to lead the festivities, and that's not even including the numerous other pep rallies they put on for the campus and for the city of Chattanooga. But it's not all fun and games. These guys and girls put in a lot of work to be able to perform at games.
We practice 3 times a week for about 2 hours. So, and then we do that for just a 7-minute show. So I would say a lot of hours for the most part. I've been in the band. This is my 4th year.
What are the requirements to be a drum major?
Requirements is at least to be in the band for 2 years, and you have to be, for the first part, you have to be responsible. You have to be a leader, and then you have to be familiar with most of the stuff that goes on, because you're in control of all the music, the cutoffs, and the tempos and everything, so you have to be aware of all the songs and everything. I would say the best part is being at football games and entertaining the fans and seeing all the students and the alumni come over and dance with us and cheer with us.
Come out to the next home game and help the band cheer on the Mocs.
Make sure to give them my all, and now they know that we on. Don't ever hold your applause for me. Don't ever hold your applause for me.
This your boy Ron and Jordan. Just got done doing a great show, man. Lindsay Lohan, for real, bro.
Fighting your own mama.
That's trifling. That's
Went
crazy.
from the parent trap to the parent punch.
Shaq, what are you talking about? Brooke Lopez is better than Dwight Howard?
Steve Nash get more rebounds than Brooke Lopez. No.
And more points. Let's face it, that was a dumb comment, man. What else we talking about, Jordan?
Man, Phil Jackson, LeBron James can be better than Jordan. I don't know about that, man.
I I give him a couple of years. You know, I say, hey, LeBron, you're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Stay humble. But Jordan is, you're here.
Yeah,
Jordan's here.
Kobe here. He ain't even caught Kobe yet.
Yeah, so let's face it, you're not there yet.
We also had UTC rugby team. They have a game this Saturday. It's at 11 o'clock. The women's rugby team, go check that out. Go support them.
Yeah, softball team just past weekend. Hey, they went in. Y'all check their scores, check their record. It's online. UTC.edu/the perch. Type in softball roster and schedule.
Also had the Hip Hop Awards. Kendrick Lamar Lyricist of the Year. And more round of applause. Much deserved.
Yeah, it was, man. It was.
Didn't want Kanye to win it. Nah, I'm just
Bomb threats. Let me move.
Ron the perpetrator. Ron the perpetrator.
I am not the dude that did the bomb threat. I thought he graduated. Hey, kids. Oh, my bad. Not kids. College
Adults.
students, young men, women. Let's stop playing like kids. There's no reason for you to do a bomb threat. Just study for your test. We have things to do. You made me miss my Chick-fil-A this morning. But other than that, man, we have a big event coming up, election party. It's November 6th. Hey, just keep on looking out for that. We got flyers coming. We're going to post posters up. It's going to be a great event. And you know how we got to close it. Go Mocs!
I'll give you